The MLS just got Zlatan. Let's talk about it.
Would you be my Mr. Dun? I still got a lot of shit to learn.
Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Drew here, back with another video for all you MLS and US soccer fans out there. In this video we're going to be talking about, yeah, you guessed it, the only main thing there is to talk about this past MLS weekend, and that's Zlatan Ibrahimovic's debut for LA Galaxy in that crazy game against LAFC. So before we get started, as always, if you guys love MLS, you guys love soccer in general, and you guys want to see soccer and MLS get the respect it deserves in America, then hit that subscribe button and be part of the change, because that's the whole main goal of my channel. Alright, so let's talk about it, because I cannot talk about it any longer. LA Galaxy hosting LAFC, the first derby since LAFC's inauguration to the MLS. It was a really hyped up game. I was really hyping this game up to myself. Like, I don't have any friends to talk about soccer, so I was hyping it to myself. But yeah, I was really predicting LAFC to come away with all 3 points here, because I really think LAFC were a good team. Well, I still think they still are a good team. Maybe not as much defensively, but definitely attacking ability is amazing. Their midfield is great. I was always impressed at every game I watched by them, especially that game against Real Salt Lake where they just demolished them. That was the moment I was like, okay, LAFC is not like just some ordinary first season team in the MLS. It's like they're like really good. And going into this game, LA Galaxy weren't in the best form. LAFC were undefeated. I was like, you know what, LAFC could really win this. This is going to be confusing to say. LAFC, LA Galaxy, just going back and forth. I might stutter my words, just letting you guys know ahead of time. So after the first half of the game, my prediction was kind of right. LAFC were leading the Galaxy 2-0 with a brace from Carlos Vela. And then in the third half, it opened up with LA Galaxy scoring an own goal. And I was like, damn, Galaxy fans are probably pissed right now. Like, there's 3-0 down at home against LAFC, a new LA team, which, like, damn, that was crazy. But then, you know, they rallied back into it. They got Sebastian Lletget. He scored the first goal. Then Chris Pontius came and scored the second. And I was like, okay, now they're only one behind. Here comes Zlatan, which was the moment everyone was waiting for. All the cameras were on him. Zlatan came up, put his shirt on. He was all ready to go in. He comes in and literally, like, oh man, I can't even explain, like, that first goal. I know you guys saw it a million times. I saw it a million times because I was just like, this is insane. Look at that goal. So, you know, he gets, deflected. He volleys it over the keeper, over, like, the whole fucking everybody. And it goes in. I was like, damn, what a beautiful goal to equalize, and what a beautiful goal to score your first MLS goal. Like, what a way to stamp yourself into the MLS history books. Like, that was insane. And then, not to make it even better for him, he scores a freaking winner at the last second of the game with a nice header, even though he was offsides. And you guys should know he was offsides. And who cares? Doesn't matter. It doesn't take away about how amazing that whole debut was in general. So Zlatan's LAFC, Zlatan's the MLS, and Zlatan's the American sports fans in general, I guess. I know a lot of people, even like some of my friends at work who don't particularly watch soccer, they were like, yo, dude, who's that guy who scored like that? Who is that guy, Zlatan, blah, blah. I was like, oh yeah, and I was telling them about Zlatan, like, he's like a really great player, and all that shit, and they were like, oh cool, like, they don't really watch soccer, but they saw it on ESPN, they saw it, like, you know, on Fox Sports or whatever it was, and they were just like intrigued by it because there was, like, I guess how hyped up it was, and people were just like really excited about it. And I like that. I like that people outside of just soccer fans are talking about MLS. I think that brings more interest into the sport and league itself in general in the country. That's pretty good. Good job, Zlatan. Okay, so some of you might be wondering, like, if I changed my opinion on Zlatan signing, or just the way I think about it, the way I see it, and like all this, if I take back all the stuff I said in my last 2 videos I made about Zlatan after his, you know, amazing debut. And to be honest, nothing much really changed, and not a lot really changed. I mean, I did doubt him, and I'm a freaking idiot for doubting him, because he's Zlatan. Even though he's 36, he's still Zlatan. I should have just thought, like, yeah, he's Zlatan. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. And he can do it however he wants to. He wants to make a big impact on the league, he'll do it. Like, trust me, he'll do it. And he did it, man. He did it. So even though he proved me wrong for his first game, I still think, like, as a whole, like, in general, signing a really old player isn't, like, the best thing to do for a league. I just don't like that some people, will take that, like, MLS signing a 35-plus player, bringing him to the league, hyping them all up, and then, you know, other people or other leagues or fans, whatever, it doesn't matter, see the MLS as a retirement league, and it's like, oh, it's just not a real league, it's MLS. And I'm kind of like trying to break away from that, or trying to have MLS break away from that, like, view that people have of it, like that negative view, because it's not a retirement league anymore. We've signed a bunch of young players, but, you know, all it takes is just sign one freaking 35 plus players for people to keep bringing up the conversation again, like I'm having to do now because they signed Zlatan. But so I still disagree with that, but I still think Zlatan is a great player. I'm not doubting his abilities. I still think he can do amazing things in future games, but I also have to remember that it's only been one game, and we can't just like say he's the best MLS player ever. I saw some people say that. I was like, dude, he had one game, like one good game. Okay, like big shit. He had one game. I know it was like really overhyped because it was like the winner he scored and just like the amazing first goal he scored for his debut. But it was just one game. We all have to remember that's just one game. I keep saying one game. Oh my god, I can hear it. And we have to we can't I don't want to overhype him too much, because after his first game, I don't want people to keep hyping him so that he's like. So then people think, yeah, he can do this every single game or like more often, because like maybe he can or maybe he won't, and then all that hype and shit will be like brought down, be like, oh, did MLS fail him, or Zlatan's not good, doesn't like the MLS, blah blah, negative talk all about the MLS, and that's just not a road I want the MLS or our fans or me or anyone to go down. Yeah, that road. I don't want us to go down that road. So I predict Zlatan to have just a decent season in the MLS, not like something too crazy, and I don't expect him to score 20 plus goals, 30 plus goals, or be like MVP in every single game. But if he does, I'm not gonna be a bitch about it. I'm gonna be like, I'll make a video like, yo, dude, this dude fucking proved me wrong. He scored 25 goals in the league. He carried LA Galaxy to a freaking treble in the MLS, and I was wrong. I'm gonna come out and say I was wrong. But for now, I know everyone's hyping him up, but for now I still think the same way. I still think, yeah, it's just one game. Let's just wait and see how he does after a couple more games, and then we'll really judge his whole ability and just health and everything for the MLS going forward. If you guys want to post your hate comments or angry comments about me being a little too negative on Zlatan, or a little too negative on the league for signings an older Zlatan, let me know down below. Post them down below, because you are the guys, you're the people I'm gonna be shouting out or talking to when or if Zlatan proves me wrong and becomes the best player in MLS for his first season. Because I'm definitely gonna make a video about me being proven wrong by Zlatan. Drew, you got Zlatan. That's gonna be the title of it if that does happen. So you guys who are angry that I am too negative about it, let me know down below, and you guys will have a future video dedicated just for you guys if it happens. Okay, so that was all Zlatan talk, but as always, there was more things that happened besides Zlatan this past weekend, and just to quickly go over, because I don't feel like going through all of it, because my main focus was just Zlatan on this video, and let's see what happened. Philadelphia Union, my boys Philly Union, got demolished 3-0 by a hat trick by Dominic Badgie, so I was like, alright, that sucks. And then also we have, Sporting KC beating DC United, the Revolution beating Houston Dynamo at home, Chicago Fire and Timbers, they tied it up. Atlanta United defeated Minnesota United 1-0, which I figured Atlanta was going to win. New York City remained undefeated, and they beat San Jose Earthquakes with 2 goals, 2-1. That was great. And then Columbus Crew got their first loss at home, of all places, unfortunately, and they lost against Vancouver Whitecaps, who Vancouver Whitecaps seem to be having a decent run right now. They seem to be pretty good, at least in the beginning of the season. Vancouver Whitecaps fan, let me know if you guys are excited of how good your team is doing right now. I didn't expect them to do this well already. And then, we got Orlando getting a late goal and defeating New York Red Bulls 4-3. So good job for Orlando. And Kaká was in that stadium. I saw Kaká's Twitter. He was there watching you guys, so your Orlando fans are happy about that. And then, oh my god, yeah, what I also wanted to mention is Montreal Impact defeated Seattle Sounders away. So Seattle Sounders at home. Yeah, Seattle Sounders hosting Montreal Impact, and they lost. And Seattle Sounders have not won any of their 3 games yet. They have 3 losses, and they haven't scored at all in any of their 3 league games. And they've also got knocked out of the CONCACAF Champions League, so they really are in a big rut. So Seattle Sounders fans, how you guys feeling? Are you guys missing Jordan Morris? What do you guys want different signings? What's your plan, or what do you guys hope happens for Seattle Sounders to get back into their winning form, which a lot of people thought they'd be in right now? Okay, sorry if I was all over the place today, guys. I kind of was just going crazy about that Zlatan debut. As always, guys, if you guys love this video, you guys love my content, you guys love MLS, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts about your team winning or losing down in the comment section. Zlatan lovers, Zlatan haters, let me know your thoughts on Zlatan down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you next time.